Hello my friends and welcome to the 2019 Super Minivan Challenge. I've been looking forward to this challenge for a very long time. This challenge, my friends, we'll be making not a regular minivan. We'll be making a super minivan, which means an all-purpose vehicle. A car or a van or a people mover that can be sporty, comfortable, efficient, beautiful to look at, and amazing to drive. Everything, and safe, of course, and good on emissions and so on. So, my friends, enjoy your time watching the rules of this challenge, and if you want to participate, watch the rules, of course, and then make your van or your people mover, export your .car file, and of course submit it on my Discord page. The link in the description below for my Discord. You can of course submit it over there, your .car file, of course, after you finish testing it and making it perfectly well. As you can see, yes, this is not a minivan. This is a muscle car or a muscle pickup or a butte, whatever you want to call it. This one is called the El Cabalo, which I made it in the past. After, of course, the latest update for the automation game, the LCV3 open beta update, I made some modifications on the suspension of this amazing muscle beast, and now, as you can see, it rocks hard. It rocks really hard. For a moment, I don't know why it stopped, but yeah, it continued nicely. So yeah, after the latest update, the suspension on rear-wheel drive cars became absolutely a masterpiece. I'm really happy to drive this thing all the way around, like sideways, burning those amazing rear tires and have so much fun with it. Alright, so we are not here to talk about that, we are here to talk about the rules. So my friends, get your pencils ready, and now let's type in. So the most important thing, which is of course the production year. The first rule is production year 2019. Alright then, the next rule, which is the body type. Only people mover with windows. So no vans. I mean, because vans, they are, people use them to transport cargo, boxes, wherever, and they don't have any side windows. But no, these types of vans are not allowed. Only people movers with side windows, so the passengers can look and see what's going on. The chassis, my friends, you can use any chassis you want, but no carbon fiber anywhere. On the chassis, on the brakes, nothing. No carbon fiber whatsoever. The engine type, well, my friend, you can use any engine type you want, all the way, like inline engines, V engines, boxer engines, it's up to you. Turbocharged, naturally aspirated, it's up to you, my friend. But of course, no carburetors. Well, it's 2019, and yeah, no carburetors. Let's see what else we have here. And yes, no race intake and no straight through exhaust system. Yes, you have to use like standard if you want to make your van silent and powerful, or performance if you want to make your engine screams a little bit harder. And of course you have to use mufflers, because the people who will drive those people movers are like regular soccer moms, or dads that they want to get their kids to school and then have fun on the racetrack or on the street. Alright my friends, so you have to use mufflers, you have to use catalytic converters, and of course no race intakes. Alright, the engine is done. Now the next bit is of course the details. This is a bit that in the previous challenge people misunderstood hard, because my friends, any car you want, any challenge from now on till the end of time, you have to put realistic details on it. Look at the El Cabalo. It has front wipers, it has headlights, taillights, exhausts, and so on. So my friends, yes, that's realistic, because all cars need to have wipers, headlights, a front grille, taillights, exhaust pipes, all these side mirrors, door handles. These things are mandatory and very, very important. So please don't ignore these, so your car won't get disqualified. And badges. Please name your car and put badges on it. It will make it look more realistic, more beautiful. And look at that beautiful El Cabalo. Looks absolutely amazing, from 1970 or 69, I forgot. Alright, so badges are done, details are done. Moving on. Now, the gearbox. Well, my friend, you can use any gearbox you want, but of course, as usual, no sequential. because well, it will be a van and people need to drive it, so manual, automatic, or dual clutch, it's up to you. Right, the next bit is the tires. My friend, use hard or medium compound tires only, no off-road and no sport, and of course no semi-slick tires. Yeah, moving on. Yeah, and the rims, as I mentioned before, the rims, my friend, no carbon fiber rims. The brakes, well, my friend, you can use any brake type you want. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, but you know, drum brakes are rubbish, so it's up to you. You can use drums if you want, but what's the point? They will fade and you will crash at the end. And of course, no carbon fiber. Sorry, no carbon ceramic brakes. And of course, this is important, my friend. Minimum 2% of brake fadeness. Yeah, that's the minimum amount that I can accept. Only 2% of brake fading on all three categories. More than 2%, I won't accept it. Moving on, the aerodynamics, use any option you want. The interior, now this is an important bit, my friend. Pay attention. Minimum 6 seats only, and please don't choose basic. Don't choose basic interior or basic infotainment system. These two are rubbish because they are cheap, not really good, and yeah, and they will make your people mover look absolutely rubbish from the inside because they are absolutely so cheap. And we are not making cheap minivan, we are making a super van. So any option interior you want except basic, and the same goes of course for the infotainment system. Any option you want except the basic and except none. Please don't choose none anywhere. The none option is not acceptable anywhere. Let's see what else we have. Power steering, is it's required, my friend. You need to put power steering in. Traction aids are required. What else? Safety equipments, of course. You need to choose any option you want, but don't choose none again. The last bit in the design is the suspension. Choose any option you want, my friend, in your suspension design. You know, springs, dampers, whatever, any option you want. And now comes to the most important bit of this challenge. I'm gonna be taking the top, for example, if there are like 40 participants, I'm gonna take only the top 20. And how will I choose them? Is of course by using the old total category points. Yes, my friends, the old total category points is back. So the first category is of course the drivability, my friend. So the drivability needs to be at least my friend 75 points. The next bit is of course the sport area. So you need to your minivan or your super minivan, it needs to have at least 35 sport points. The third one is of course the comfort. Your van or your people mover should have 30 comfortable comfort points. The next one, or the fourth point, is the prestige, 50 points at least. The next bit is safety, 60 also points at least. And then the next bit is the practicality. Your minivan should be practical, needs to have at least 50 practicality points. The next bit is of course the reliability. Your van needs to be reliable, you don't want to, you know, the engine to blow up, so 65 points at least. And let's see what else we have. The eco, yes, the eco, the efficient. Your minivan should be efficient and economical, not bloodthirsty and fuel thirsty. So efficient and economy should has at least 30 US mpg. And these are the important bit. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So after we have talked about the 8 categories, yes, you have to pay close attention to them. So what you need to do is of course add them together. After you make your minivan, your super minivan, you need to add your total scores, like in each individual category, and the total number, your total number, my friend, it will determine if your super minivan is going into the top 20 or not. So my friends, the next bit is of course the price. Yes, your minivan or super minivan should have a price limit, which is of course $30,000 max on 0% margin. Make sure your van or your people mover, it does not cost more than 30k. Yeah. Alright, now the final bit of the rules, which is the car production units and engineering time, and the engine production units and engineering time. Because, my friends, yes, we will be making this challenge using only the LCV3 open beta version. No, we are not using the original normal version, we are using the open beta version because it works absolutely amazing in everywhere. We will have more realistic details, more better drivability in BeamNG.drive, and much more. So my friends, yes, we are only using open beta without any single mod. Yes, my friends, no mods whatsoever, because if you select mods, they won't load into BeamNG.drive because of the the latest automation game open beta version. So don't choose any mods whatsoever. Only use the open beta version with its amazing with its amazing collection of fixtures. Yeah, it's really good, I promise you, because look at this beautiful Rumba van. That's the name of it. It's the Rumba twin turbo V8, and this is, my friend, your prize for this challenge. This is a 450 horsepower twin turbocharged 4.4 liter V8 all-wheel drive super minivan. This thing can do everything. It can be a sports car or a sport people mover. This thing can be a comfortable cruiser. It will be an efficient of course an efficient people mover. It can do 34 mpg. It's all-wheel drive. As you can see, it drifts absolutely crazy and amazing. It sounds very good. It's very practical. It looks amazing, and it can do absolutely anything you want. And that's what I want from you to do in this challenge, my friend. So the winner of this challenge will get a copy of this amazing super minivan to drive and to own in his BeamNG.drive, to drive and to do with it whatever he wants. So the final bit is, of course, the car production units. So my friends, pay attention. The car production units is 150 total and 150 max. The car ET, or the engineering time, is 180 max. The engine alone production units is 70 max. The engine alone engineering time is 150 max. The reason for the engineering time to be this high is because the latest open beta version is or the engineering time calculation area is a bit not really good, to be honest. The engineering time will shoot through the roof. I hope that you enjoyed this video, so hit that thumbs up, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and of course get creative. That's the most important bit. And don't rush your creation, take your time, because my friends, you have a full week of creating your super minivan and submit it. So today is the 21st of January 2019. You have a full week all the way up to the 28th. Yes, my friends, so the deadline will be the 28th of January, 6 p.m. plus 3 GMT. That's my local time. Then this challenge will go, will end, and then I will start reviewing your cars and recording the testing video and pick a winner, of course. So my friends, get creative, don't rush your creation. And of course, I'm happy to announce a new bit of BeamNG.drive, which is absolutely crazy. Let me show you. Alright, my friends, so check this out. We have thermals. Yes, my friends, we have thermals in BeamNG.drive for automation cars. Check this out. We have coolant temperature, oil temperature, block temperature, cylinder wall, exhaust manifold, like a thermostat. Let's look at that. This usually works, but yeah. Radiator airspeed when you are driving, and yes, we have radiator fan active, and it will work. I'm not kidding. It will work. It will active, and of course it will of course cool the engine down. Let me show you. So as you can see, my friend, this is the El Cabalo with its I don't know, I forgot how many liters its engine. Yeah, 385 cubic inch. So this thing, as you can see, is a heat monster, because yes, it will produce heat. So let's do a burnout and see how of course the coolant and everything will react. And yes, I'm happy to also show you. Look at that. Check out the rear exhaust, because now the exhausts are connected from the latest version. Check out the exhaust. Check this area, the wall area. Ready? Yes, we have smoke. I made a little clip which will demonstrate the smoke. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, when you crash your car, the radiator will start to leak, and then you will have, you know, white smoke coming out from the, or you know, steam coming out from the hood, or, you know, under the hood, and you have, you know, somehow some sort of, you know, white smoke when you blow up your engine, which is absolutely crazy. And black smoke for like carbureted cars. Automation cars are now can smoke. Alright, let me show you now. Look at the thermals now. The engine is getting warmed up. Now let's try and activate the radiator fan. Ready? Let's do a burnout. Yes, check it out. Coolant thermostat. Now the temperature is 99, 100, 102. So the fan will kick in at 105. Here we go. Look at that, radiator fan active true. The fan is working and the car is getting cooled. So you can do burnouts forever. And check out the temperature gauge next to the fuel gauge. Absolutely crazy. Look at the oil temperature, block temperature, cylinder wall. Wow. So thank you so much guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really had so much fun. Yep, it's a donut monster. Look at the black smoke. So thank you so much guys for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon with more crazy videos, of course with the latest open beta version, because I'm so happy with the latest with the latest upgrades from BeamND.Drive and Automation Game. And of course my friends, I would really love if you can check out my Patreon page, the link in the description below, if you want to watch like behind the scenes, if you want to download these special cars like 4K wallpapers. Also, if you want to support the channel, support the next challenge, go to my description below, the link in the description below for my Patreon page. You can download special cars like the V16 Queen, the El Cabalo, the Toyota AE86 Torino, and much more crazy cars. All that is on my Patreon page, and of course by downloading them and by signing up, you will be supporting the next challenge, which I'll give you my biggest thanks, and you will have a special thank you note from me in the next video. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you very soon, and goodbye for now, my friends.